One of the biggest YouTubers in the world has called out the same company that I've been calling out for a while. We'll get into it in a second. So there's this guy called Ludwig. I love the guy. I kind of absolutely just adore the guy. I think he is one of the most entertaining people. I think he's a very good person, and he's one of those non-fake people as far as I can tell. Like he shows his true colors. He shows his light and he shows his darkness. And sometimes, you know, a lot of people when they're in the public light, they kind of just like, oh, here's all the beautiful things about me, instead of just being like, yeah, I suck. I pick my nose, I bite my nails, whatever it is. I don't know. Let's just play the video for a second.
Of all the sponsors you've done, which one do you regret the most? The sponsor that I regret the most is a poker company I used to work with called American Card Room. I was only sponsored to play poker. They did have a casino, but I never got sponsored to play the casino, only the poker. Now, you might think I regret it because I was promoting gambling or something. I didn't give a fuck about that. I think poker is a dope game. I think anyone should be allowed to play poker.
Hard agree on that. Hard agree that there's a big distinction between playing roulette, playing blackjack versus playing poker. Poker's more like trading on the stock market. We're in a capitalistic society. There's nothing wrong with using your intelligence to fight against other people in a consensual manner, as long as people are of age and as long as there isn't some like heinous addiction or some kind of economical reason they can't play.
If they're of age and have enough funds and money and understand the game, of course. So I actually don't have a problem with that at all. The reason I regret it is because that company refused to pay me out, and the money that I earned playing poker, because I won a bunch of tournaments, I would then gamble on their site, and it was so fucking hard to pull the money out. And so if it's hard for me, it means it's hard for the other people who I was promoting it to play poker. And so I stopped working with them because I think they're kind of a dog shit site.
So if what Ludwig is saying is true, and I can't imagine it's not, he's not stupid enough to just say something super untrue where he could just get sued for false allegations. So if what he's saying allegedly is true, that is crazy from ACR. They've had so many idiotic scandals when it comes to public relations. They had this $100,000 challenge where they challenged anybody to come up with a bot that could get through their systems. Somebody did it and was like, hey, I've done it, but I just need to check to see before I finish it, you know, does this count, does this count? And they were like, challenge is off. No, we were just kidding. We played the old joke bet with you, and yeah, we're not giving you 100K. With a bunch of other stuff as well. ACR really, guys, hire me, as I don't even need paying. Just somebody, Phil Nagy, I think this is the owner, just have a call with me or a couple of other people. Stop your team doing this nonsense. If this is one of the biggest streamers in the world, he just got millions of people to watch this clip as it's being spread all around Twitter, and people are going to see this and they're going to get fed up with your company. And apparently there's another big streamer called Pay Money Wubby, who has worked with ACR since 2022, said he hasn't been paid for a poker sponsorship deal that is being litigated currently. It's actually annoying for the poker world. It's annoying that this is one of the biggest streamers that's ever touched poker. And it could be such a big burst for poker. I mean, maybe his audience is a little bit young, so I'm not sure about that. But at least it's just from ACR's perspective, from poker's perspective, I'm not saying that's best for the world, but from poker's perspective, to fumble, to drop the bag so hard with Ludwig. It's Ludwig, guys. Come on, think about it. And to not pay him out, I can't imagine what went through their minds. I don't know if it was incompetence or insincerity or nefarious intentions or whatever it was, but guys, you gotta get it together. Another huge streamer has come out and said that ACR has done the same thing. I'll let you read the tweet because I don't have it in front of me right now, but it's Alexander Botez. I've reached out to her for a comment because we follow each other on Twitter, but she's replied that she's going to Burning Man. And I believe this video will be out before she comes back. So I might add something in the comments or the description if she says something afterwards. Check out the pinned comment. So there are other sites that have been accused from people who have reached out to me of allowing bots on their site. And some of the biggest sites you can imagine. There's this weird perverse incentive where if you own a poker site, you're kind of incentivized to allow bots or even have them on yourself. I'm not saying all poker sites do this. I'm not even saying any poker sites do this, but the incentive structure is there, where you have more money if you have bots on the scene, and then more people want to play because there's bigger numbers and bigger prize pools and all these things. And interestingly enough, there's also incentive for the sites to have bots that are kind of like slightly losing or break even, so they don't just like squeeze all the money out of the player pool, which still is extremely unethical. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm doing a free webinar on live tells. I think I might be the best in the world at live tells. You can disagree with me in the comments, I'm sure you will. But from my personal opinion, I've made millions of dollars purely off live reads, and I'm teaching it usually for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. I'm doing it for free. Details in the description, link to sign up, absolutely free. First come, first serve. Enjoy it. I'll enjoy it. I hope you will too. I'll see you there. Peace. So I'm seeing a lot of evidence that these things are happening, but I haven't had enough time to put it all together yet. So if anybody wants to kind of reach out and spearhead that project, then just take it off my hands and have at it. But yeah, some really big allegations coming. I feel like there's probably going to be a big change in power of poker sites, at least online poker sites, over the coming years. I'm not doing myself any favors by doing these things, so please like the video in return. I don't know. I'm burning bridges. I'm definitely burning bridges, and I would burn all of the bridges with all poker sites if I thought that any of them or all of them were cheating or doing unethical things, coin poker included. If I'm sticking with a site, you can bet your granny's ass that I think it's legit. All right, all the best, beautiful people. Thought this was fascinating. Peace.